Welcome back, YouTube world. Had to get out today. Jonesing got the shakes. I had to get my motorcycle fix on today. So we're out the day before Thanksgiving. Here in Kentucky, it's high 59, 60-ish. So, and enjoying it. Got a good warm seat. Got some batteries in the bag for the GoPro charging. And well, that brings me to my next little thing here. I will show you what I done in order to be able to enjoy this beautiful day today and to be able to show you all this beautiful content. So let's roll to the intro. Get in a car like this and smile, there's something wrong with you. Well, mid-November and we're stuck in the compound. I told you it was going to happen. I've got so much content for so much to do outside, but this sucks. I hate it. I don't like it. It messes with my feel-goods. It messes with my emotions. And now I'm doing piddle work because I don't, which piddle work to me might not be piddle work to you. It may be good information to you, so let's do it. I am not a very good YouTuber. I'm not. I don't like to be called an influencer. I don't want to be called an influencer because I don't want to influence nobody. If I can try to help somebody, that may be a little different. But I'm not an influencer. Do not take what I do to heart a lot of times. Do not do what I do. Do not do what I say. I'm me. If it works, I go with it. It's not always the right way. I started working on this and then I realized, oh, hey, I do YouTube. I probably need to get out my camera and probably do something instead of just doing all this stuff. I forget sometimes. I don't always carry a camera in my hand. I get in the zone and I just do my thing and don't worry about it. But anyways, went and grabbed the camera and I thought I'd kind of walk you through what I've already done or going to do. On Amazon, the Jungle website, they have all kinds of different things. You guys know this. China stuff, it don't matter. We all buy it. We all go through it. I can spend another $600 for a seat, $800 for a heated seat, whatever. I'm not doing that. I'm just not. So on there, they have these heaters for seats. It's a little thin sheet of, I don't even know. But what you do is you actually pull your seat cover off and you lay this little thin strip across through here and it's got a bunch of little wires and it's a heater pretty much. You fix it down to your seat. It comes with that necessary like little strips and stuff like that, and then you put your cover back over and staple. Comes with all the necessary wiring. Yes, the bike's dirty. I haven't washed it since the last outing. Comes with all the necessary wiring. Fusible link, all of that comes with all of that. So it seems to be a pretty neat little kit. It also comes with a switch, on and off switch, which is right here. I actually took a step bit and just, went through the back side and run it through. And then I come through this side, guys, this side right here, come through this side and run it through. And then when I seen it poke through this side just a little bit, I pulled it out, and then made a little X with a knife blade, right there, little X mark. And then I took this switch and pushed it through, run the wire through, and then forced the way right back through it. So that's in there now. It looks like it came that way. It did not, but it does now. So now I got to finish wiring. I do not like wiring. I don't like messing with it. And you guys are going to give me crap. I know you are, but it's a mess. So another thing I bought from the Jungle website, you can never have enough USB, especially when you're doing YouTube things like we do. Cell phones, GoPros, You can only plug so much in. And yes, I know what's coming next. I'm going to end up having to put a stator in this bike. There's no ifs, ands. It's just when. It's a matter of when. Okay, you have your cigarette on these, on the Harleys, you get on the street glides, road glides, etc. with the fairing. You have a cigarette lighter that goes here. I have a Bluetooth setup that goes into here so I can actually Bluetooth my phone and stuff in to the stereo. This actually has 2 USB ports. Still not enough. Once again, on the Jungle website, I bought this. I thought, well, that'd be pretty neat. Comes with this, has a little on and off switch in there with 2 more USB ports. At the other end of this, it actually plugs into the, into the part that, well, where you plug your trickle charger in, which I thought was pretty neat. Don't do things my way. It's not always the right way, but like I said, if it works, is it wrong? So, I've got to do some rewiring. And, well, I've already got a mess down here, and I hate wiring. I do good, just, nope. I'm all right at mechanic work, but wiring I ain't, But anyways, now that I've babbled for like almost 6 minutes, it's time to try to get this semi put together. If I don't do it today or tonight, I'll finish it first thing tomorrow or something. Or maybe another day or two. I don't know. Get off my back, will you? I can't do it all. This little thing came with, which is the little USB port. I'm gonna start with it first. It came with a strip, a sticky strip. It came with something that you can put on with your handlebars. I don't necessarily want it up that direction. I want to be able, when the wife is on the back, she has a place to plug in her cell phone, or we have places to plug in for our GoPros or whatever it may be. So my best solution that I came up with, I was just going to put it on the back of the tour pack, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that, because if I take the tour pack on and off, it's just going to be a headache. The saddlebags don't come on and off that much. The tour pack does. So I believe I'm just going to mount it in here. And then I do have some, I don't really know where these came from. I believe when I bought the Dirty Air, they might have come extra with that, but I'm really not 100% sure. But they're little clips. So once I stick that in there, I'm going to run the wire up and around and out. And I already checked to make sure that the lid was going to close. There wasn't going to be any issues with that. And then it will work. So I'm going to run it up. I'm going to stick this here. I'm going to run my cord up and out. And then I'll probably take off the side cover and run it that direction. And then from there, I've got to figure out if I want to actually use this and run it into the place where you hook in your trickle charger or battery charger, which I probably will, honestly, for this. And I will probably end up putting the seat heater on the accessory switch up here. I have my fog lights also hooked into this too, but I think it would be better to have where the seat heater has already got the fusible link with it, and also the other switch. It'll be double switched, because I mean the seat heater's nice, but really, come on guys, it's Amazon, it's 25 bucks. So if something fails, it's kind of nice to have a backup, and with that accessory switch up there, I believe that's actually the best bet. So let's go ahead and get this mounted in here. I got that put together. Actually, I hired somebody, and they came in. My mechanic that, the one that does all the work for me, they came in and actually finished it up for me while I just sat back and drank a good cold Coke. But no, that's not what happened. Anyways, put that on, took the side cover off, ran it through, and it's hooked in, like I said, right there on your battery tender, your charging cable, or charger, or whatever you want up to it, which it's still accessible, so I can still get to everything. Still good and clean. I got my lights here. You know, I got my air release there, air valve for the, you know, the dirty air. So, get in here and turn it on, and there we go. It is upside down, which it's fine, I don't care, but it's showing 12.5 volts. I can actually plug my phones and stuff in here now, and everything will work. Now this is for the seat heater. And the problem with that was, and there's not really a problem, it's a problem to me, but it may not be a problem to you. And like I said, most people's gonna give $800 for a seat, and I'm not, so, with a heater in it. But the problem with that was when I plugged this actually in to that little port over there, like I did with the USB charger thing that I just done. If you accidentally hit this, that seat's on and you won't know it. Let's say you've drove to your destination, you and the old lady, and you've unpacked for the night, and you know, you've bumped into this and it's turned on right now. That's high. And well, you've got it hooked into the battery, or you've got it hooked into this little thing, which is a direct connect to the battery. And well, you're going to get up in the morning then and go to fire your bike up, and it's going to be deader than a doornail. I've never really seen a dead doornail. I really don't even know what that is, but it'll be one of those. So this way, the way I'm going to connect it is I'm going to go ahead and recut this back off. Easy there, easy. Okay, I'm gonna cut this back off, and I am going to, and I know you guys are gonna say, oh, go buy another accessory switch and just put, I don't want to do that. I just don't. I ain't gonna lift that tank up. I'm just not messing with all that. This will work. It's not gonna be overloaded. Like I said, all I've got on it is my fog lights anyway, is hooked to this accessory switch. So I'm also going to add my seat heater to the same accessory switch. So the seat heater will actually have two switches. It'll have this one when the bike's on. Sorry, air ride. When the bike's on, then I'll have that. When it's off, then it'll be off too. This will give me the peace of mind of knowing that I have double switches. That it'll also be off here, and if it happens to be on here, then so be it. It'll be on, but it still won't be dead. So therefore, it works out. It's even. So now I'm going to take this, and with the power of YouTube, I'm going to take this and I'm just going to go. Well, it connected. How about that? That's worked out pretty good. All you got to do is just throw it on there and it comes to life. Guys, I'm sorry about the smudge. It was on the camera. I didn't actually realize it was there until I started looking at the film later on and realized, oh Lord, half my footage is all blotted and jotted up. That's not what good YouTuber stuff does. So guys, I'm sorry. There'll be mixed photos, there'll be mixed footage in there. How about that? Some of it will be with blotches and some won't be. Everything's still holding up here. It's been a couple of days. I've not even messed with it. I started that, Friday night and just stopped. And it's now Monday morning. Still cold here. No detail work today. So here I am. I figured I'd go ahead and get this wrapped up and get this done. And well, let's move on. So you guys see me put that in there, even though the video is smudged up. I'm sorry. We'll work with what we got. Yes, this is a little bit excessive. Yeah, that's a little much, but I'd rather have a little much than not enough. And anybody that wants to take their seat off, if you've got to lift it up this high and this much, and it's a headache. At least this way I can get underneath my seat and work if I need to, and pull the seat off and whatever. So, you guys seen, I've got my on and off switch here on the side. Looks professional. Looks like it was meant to be there, honestly. This is for the heater, and this is for the switch. So this should go to the heater, and the other one should go to the seat. So let's check this out and see if this works. Okay. Now you guys are seeing it firsthand too, so if it's backwards, then it's backwards. Key on. Turn my accessories on, so my fog lights, you see my fog lights come on. Now I should be able to flip my switch. Yes, and it came on. So there you go. There's high. And then I can turn it down to low when it turns on green. So we're going to turn it on high and see if it actually gets warm. Just kind of lay it there for a second. It seems to be getting warm, but I'm going to sit here and wait a few minutes. I'm worried about the bike going dead, so let's... Let's, oh yeah. Yeah, it just didn't have enough where it was. Definitely warm. So yeah, that'll work, guys. So it doesn't get no better than that. You've got that in there, and then you put your leather back on it, and here it is. Got it actually hooked into the key switch and the accessories. So the accessories is on, ignition is on. Come over here, put it on high. And I'm telling you, high will burn your tail. And turn it on low, and it's on there too. Works beautifully. Come over here to the little USB section. Turn it on. I've had it on the whole ride. My battery is full, so that was the main reason I got this, was Ford, to be able to charge my stuff as we are riding, and it obviously works well. I figured this was the best place to put it, because a lot of times I don't run the tour pack, a lot of times I run her stripped down. You guys know how it is when you ride. Sometimes you just want to take the mama package off, and you just want to be light and nimble. So, put it in there, worked out perfectly. You can easily unplug, turns everything back off, and you can flip it off and cover it back up. And she's out of the way, and it is not going to drain any juice. So there you go. When I leave out of here, I've got 2 pairs of whatever on. Usually 2 shirts, usually 2 pairs of pants. You bundle up. When it's cold out, that's what you do when you're on a motorcycle. You bundle up. That's one of the main reasons why I don't like cold weather and riding a motorcycle. I can't stand to be bundled up, and you can't move and can't enjoy anything. So, when I left out of here this morning, I had 2 pairs of clothes on. I had my jogging pants on underneath, and then I had my pants on top. And I'm going to tell you, that seat heater cooked my turkey. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. And when I say cook my turkey, I'm saying it was on 400, and I had to drop her down to 275 because it was that hot. It was hot. But hey, if it's 20 degrees outside, that 400 might actually felt pretty good. I'm joking, guys. I don't actually know the temperatures of it. It's got a high and a low, and that high will cook your turkey for real. It's hot. So that's where we're at with that. The USB block port thing, it works too. I actually had GoPro battery in there charging and worked fine. It was charged by the time I needed it, swapped it out, and that was the main reason why I got that. You may need it for other reasons. You may need it for your wife or your significant other that's on the back, that's while she's trying to video or maybe play with her phone or whatever, she's got something to plug into. I personally needed it for this. And, my significant other, my wife, it can be it's multi-use. It works that way. Anywho, so everything, look, it's made in China, I'm sure. It come from Amazon. Guys, I can't help that. If it works, I don't care. I'm going to put a review out. If it doesn't work, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to put a review out. It is what it is. No, I don't get paid. No, I'm not sponsored. It just is what it is. So all I've got's my word. That's all really any of us has got is our word. And I'm old school. I'm all about my word. So when I tell you something and you take it to the bank, guys, take it that it is what it is. It's going to happen. So it works. I'm telling you, both works. If you guys want to go spend $800, $1,000 for a seat with a heater, that's totally up to you. I'm not judging. You do what you got to do. I'm just telling you that I'm not going to spend that much for something that I'm not going to use that often. So you do what you got to do. Okay, next thing. YouTube is free. I know a lot of people get on here and beg for money and do stupid things. I'm not one of those channels. I'm trying to build it to where I have awesome subscribers. I'm trying to build it to when I get to where a certain level that I reach, that when you do give money, it's going to be for a product like a shirt or giveaways, or I don't know yet. I'm not to that point. Have I thought about it? Absolutely. But right now, hey, look, I know we live in a world where everything costs something. This channel does not. Like, share, and subscribe. It won't cost you nothing. That's free. It's all free. So I'm just putting that out there. That was it. Nothing big, nothing major. I just wanted to tell you, like, share, and subscribe, and that it's all free. Enough with that. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're enjoying your family, friends, and loved ones. Hey, that's what it's about. It's about the long weekends. It's about enjoyment. It's about the family. It's all of it. That's why it's called Thanksgiving. Down in the comment section, hey you, over in the corner, you with the beanbag chair, naked, eating Cheetos. Rock on, bro. Anyway, in the comment section, put what you're thankful for. Myself personally, I'm thankful for my beautiful wife, my children, and this beautiful life that I'm able to live. I'm very blessed and very thankful. Like always, guys, like, share, and subscribe, and peace. I'm out.